Dígrid tá fáilte róg go Leavingcertirish.com is Mr. Sean O'Gavin agus seo Sraith Pictiúr ní Brota ar scoil, sick at school. Sulla dus ómid bí cinnte go bhfuil an app Leavingcertirish íslódáilte agat ar do phone póca tá sé fáil ar Google Play agus ar Apple iTunes. Sraith Pictiúr ní 2017 Brota ar scoil, sick at school. Sa chéile de fictar a hain feic mí Cailíní agus Buachal Amháin ag dabhsa le chéile ag an disco áitiúil. In the first half of picture 1 we see girls and a boy, or one boy, ag dabhsa le chéile ag an disco áitiúil dancing together at the local disco. Daltaí scoile is sé iad de réir cosúlachta. According to appearances, they are students, so school students. Tá cuma áasach orthu. They look quite happy agus is léir go bhfuil siad ag buin tanamh an geol agus an dabhsa. It's clear that they're enjoying the music and the dancing. Tá lámha san éireacha agus iad a casas ag luba le rhythm an cheol. They've got their hands up in the air as they're twisting and turning to the rhythm of the music. Feic míid spot hailse an disco agus iad ag lunra ar na dowsóirí. We see the spotlights of the disco as they're shining down on the dancers. Sa dar le den fictor is léir go bhfuil an disco hart agus tá bhirta na sí ag an scalóglan áitiúil. So in the second half of the picture it's clear that the disco is over and that the two of them are sitting down at the local scalóglan, is a term we'll use for chipper. Tá ocras orthu iníoga an dabhsa. They're very hungry after all the dancing. D'irdigh an vertigo burgery agus scalóga on Vasley. Both of them ordered some burgers and chips from the waiter or attendant. Atá in cheasamh tifhir den chúntar who's standing behind the counter. Ólann siad deochanna súlínacha chomá to drink fizzy drinks also. Tigmi galéir nach níana marvia mahas don sláinte ach is cumilófaí sin. We all understand, or we all know, that marvia, fast food, doesn't do any good for the health, or so we all know that fast food is bad for health. Ach is cumilófaí sin, but they don't care about that. Rís cúpla ceist cé fáil go bhfuil a lámha snéirco why have they got their hands up in the air agus an dóileat go bhfuil an scalóglan seo néta agus glán. Do you think this chipper is neat and tidy and clean? Agus an stórfocail is tábhtaí ag bun an leithnig an seo. I picture a dó ag a seacht clog an fadan dar gion, búlan an clog ar an taiscead an lapa agus dúsíonn an Colin. So at 7 o'clock the following morning the clock rings on the bedside locker and the girl awakens. Tá an Colin seo tíirseach tréachta agus níl cumar ó hásta ar a haig ach irid. This girl is tired and exhausted and she doesn't look too happy current her face either. Feicimid gwil faun ar fannacht salaba, we see that she wants to stay in bed on vadan ortha seo this particular morning agus tigamid gama cén faun. We understand very well just why. Gléin she mach os der vam, she calls out for mom out loud. Agus der she gwil she lag agus tréachta. She says she's weak and worn out. Níl cullen na hithe feite cé mar tháinig she abhaile dénach. She hasn't got her night's sleep because she came home late. Derhin gwil she géirí leiscéal a chuma. I'd say she's trying to make up an excuse honest nach megar hi frastal ar scoil ar madan so that she won't have to attend school this morning. Ní airíonn an Colleen nor a bhualann an clog ar dús. The girl doesn't get up when the clock or the alarm rings at first. Agus find she nail Coltella and she gets another wink of sleep is the phrase. Is come a lay when scholar man. She couldn't care less about school this morning. Cúpla ceist, cé fá gúil an Colleen ag gairí ar a seacht a clog agus an dóileat gúil tinnis cínarthaí. So why is a girl getting up at 7 o'clock agus an dóileat gúil tinnis cínarthaí? Do you think that she's got a headache? Rís an stores tábhtaí ag bun an leithnig. Sa chéad le den fictor seo, picture 3, feicimid mam agus an cain agus iad caint sa chiisten. So in the first half of this picture, picture 3, we see mom and the girl is there chatting in the kitchen. Their mom nach bhfuil trúd a leidicid don chalín. Mom says she has one bit of sympathy for the girl agus gwyl an tinnis cínos and tíirse tá orthaí tiltte go maithe cé. She says that both the headache and the tiredness she feels are richly deserved by her. She's earned them well. Begar hi frastal ar scoil peiscéile. She's going to have to attend school peiscéile anyhow. Tá mam ag ggóil cup an té agus is dócha ghuiil si ar bailach amach an doras faoin am seo. Mom's drinking a cup of coffee and would seem she's on her way out of the door at this stage as well. Tugann si iad a béal cheart don chalín as a bheith amach dénach a réir. So she gives the girl a right telling off for being out late last night. So Darla and Victor in the second half of the picture, Fecamid and Colleen in a Shasov, Extad and Voscolia. We see the girl standing up at the school bus stop. I'm sure in Chivrig at town, man. It's winter or wintry weather this morning. They're Hagen and bus scolla when the school bus arrives. Tá an Colleen bocht fluch go crackin. The vor na bosti at Hogstala news earty. So when the girl arrives at the bus, the school bus, the poor girl is fluch go cracking. She's soaked to the skin, soaked to the bone, on account of the rain that has been pouring down on top of her. The vor na bosti, and just be careful with that, it's the phrase is an bostach, the rain, so the vor na bosti is tishaginrach of it. So the vor na bosti, on account of rain, tá linta ishger and mohert, there's pools of water on the road, agus nil tur docha shaun, and there's no sign of hope, gomegan storm shaw eg shihlu, that this storm will be abating, is the phrase. Reached cúpla ceist an dóileat ghfuil fargar an mam. Do you think that the mom is angry? Agus cunastá an Colleen agus ag fanacht don bus. And how does the girl look, or how's the girl as she's waiting for the bus? I Victor Caris, no sa Victor seo Fecamid, no sa chéad Victor ella. Fecamid and Colleen agus íana sí ag binse a hallan scoile. So in this picture we see the girl as she's sitting down at a bench in the school hall. Tá cuma bronach ar a haig. She has got a pretty sad look on her face, agus is clear gwil she mi hasa. It's clear that she's very unhappy. The rare an ogra atá ar mala, according to the notice on the wall. Tá scrúdú tírólis ar siúd sa hala seo faoi láthair. There's a geography exam taking place in the hall at present. Cé gwil tinnis arthaí, even though she's sick, agus seans gwil found imachta arthaí chomá, and there's a good chance she wants to leave as well. Tá she scríb rud éigean isteach ar an bhreagalar. She's writing something into the answer book. Tá Colleen Ella na sí taobh hirdí. There's another girl sitting down behind her. Tá cuma sásta an Galinn sin. This girl looks quite happy. Ní raibh she féin amach ag an disco réir. She wasn't out at the disco last night. Dígur níag bit by bit, mohíonn an Colleen bocht, ghfuil an tinnis cín ag gainis massa. So bit by bit the girl feels that the headache is getting worse. Níl an scrúdú seo ag den a mahasa de this exam isn't helping her, or is doing her no good. Cén fág ghfuil na Colleenie in a sí cociún, where the girl's sitting down quietly. Agus an dóileat ghfuil an Colleen seo ag follingt ar madan. Do you think that this girl on Colleen boch seo, do you think she's suffering this morning? I Victor Cuig no sa chéad an chéad Victor ella seo. Corna and Colleen in love in order. That's the important bit. The girl puts up her hand in this picture. Tagan a múntor chuhi, the teacher comes to her. Agus irin she cadui chun dolamach godi an letters, and she looks for permission to go out to the toilet. Tigan an múntor gwil come lag or in Galin. The teacher understands that the girl looks quite weak. Agus galen shed an achani an ursha, and he gives in, or he accedes to the request this time. Shasan she sus, agus shulan she amach, idro ifig an frivida, so she stands up and she walks out in the direction of the principal's office. Tá she harvetin, agus barley dolawalya loharch. She's extremely ill and she'd prefer to go home immediately. Bulan she leis an brívida, she meets the principal. Inchin she de gwil pian ufosach bullig arhi. She explains that she's got a terrible stomach pain. Agus gomahi she an a lag, and she feels very weak. Agus nach makes she noun on scrúdú tírólis her igrich, and that she won't be able to complete the geography exam. There in prívida nach will she sauce leis an scale. The principal says she's not happy with the matter. Agus barley fis a chur an dochtúr lorthach, and she would prefer to call for the doctor immediately. Cén fá ghfuil of an Colleen in order. Why is the girl's hand up in the air? Agus an dóid at go gredan an prívida scale an Colleen. Do you think that the principal believes the girl's story? So Sraith Pictiúr Fecamid an prívida agus an dochtúr a kaint leis an Galinn. In this sixth picture we see the principal and the doctor talking to the girl. Tá she na sí agus tá Vertel and a Shasov. She's sitting down and the other two are standing up. Dénan an dochtúr scrúdú dochtúra arhi. The doctor carries out a doctor's examination or medical examination, or if you wish. Buinin sé úsáid as an stethoscope agus thermometer. He makes use of the stethoscope and the thermometer. Tá sé sása ghfuil she brought her. He's happy enough that she's sick. Of course, when we say that, we're not saying that he's happy she's sick. He's content. He's satisfied that she has an illness. Cuireann sé cúpla ceist uirthi chun an scéal a thuiscint níos fearr. He asked her a couple of questions to understand the situation a bit better. Is she aon rud difriúil? Did she do anything different? An raibh sé gól? Was she drinking? An bhfuair she colla na hithe? Did she get her night's sleep? So sin iad na ceistne a chuireann sé uirthi. Nuair aon sin an Colleen dó faoin na scala agus an burger de siar when the girl tells him about the chips and the burger that she ate last night, ceapann sé go bhfuil nimhú bia uirthi, and that's a very important phrase now. He thinks that she has got food poisoning. Ní dúirt sí aon rud faoi a chric sí a bhaile. She didn't say anything about the time she arrived home. Tá spáineann an príomha de trúdaí. The principal shows her some compassion or pity, if you like. There she gunyenig so slappa mahasti. She says that a good sleep in the bed will, or a break in the bed will help her. Agus gojuki feusar hi in sin, and that she'll improve shortly after that. Tá cumann níos fearr an galínis. The girl now looks a bit better. Ní bheidh uirthi an deall scrúdú sin a chur Greek. She won't have to do that bloomin' exam. Agus beidh she an ann culla ma álna. She'll be able to get a good sleep now as well. Tá an tá léhi an uair seo. She's lucky this time. Cúpla ceis, céim fá ghfuil an doctor ag caint faoi nimhú bia an seo. Why is the doctor talking about food poisoning here? Agus an gapan tú go diggin an príomha de an scéal umlan. Do you think the principal understands the full situation or the full matter? Ríist na focail is tábhtaí an seo ag bon an leathanig. Sin é don cheach seo. Má tá aon cheist go té go Leavingcertirish.com nó is féidir leat takes nó teachtacht cheola chum ar Facebook nó ar Twitter. Go míl mágad, slán go fólaí.